He is a good man, but lost, which is why he comes across as grim.
Keep those exact words of yours in mind for the future. Just saying. Either way, interesting evening all around, that's for sure.
Didn't expect the evening to end like this.
Neither did I. But I have not drawn you out for a romantic stroll. I wish to make certain you know what you are to do.
Gotta go to Duntine.
I've decided my guardsmen will support you. You will meet them at Count de la Croix's mill.
I know the place.
Captain de la Tour and his men will await you there at midnight. You shall storm the castle together.
I guess we shall. And hopefully we won't make too big of a mess. The man from Sintra. It seemed as if matters had come to a head, and the Witcher would finally face he who had for some time succeeded in slinking from Geralt's grip like a snake. The Cintrian was to appear at a soiree hosted by Mandragora, an exclusive club that brought together all manner of artists who thought very highly of themselves. As I see it, they were a host of individuals whom nature had denied any significant talent. Thus, they opted not to produce more and better work, but instead to whimper into the ears of wealthy patrons, a practice for which I have always had the utmost contempt. But back to the Cintrian. Geralt and Anna Henrietta decided they would attend the soiree and nab this scoundrel dog. The Witcher was largely unaccustomed to battles in which lies, flattery, and the occasional petty insult served as the combatants' chief arms. Yet, with the aid of Anna Henrietta, much better acquainted with this type of combat, mean retorts being her weapon of choice, he managed to blend into the members of Beauclair's boheme, who had assembled and mingled largely unnoticed. Together, the Duchess and the Witcher searched for the Cintrian. He had reportedly arrived for the evening with the famed singer Cecilia Blant on his arm. Alas, poor Cecilia had not known the evening would end in tragedy for her. Geralt found her throat cut just moments before, and set off in pursuit of her murderer. The Cintrian had appeared that evening to steal the heart of Toussaint, a ducal jewel in the possession of Oriana, the soiree's host. The Witcher could not interrogate the thief, as he had died tragically while attempting to make off with his loot, which is something I actually would still want to investigate, cause we haven't seen the body. Yet, he had left behind a clue leading to Duntine Castle, which the Witcher made his next destination. Yet the assault on this fort, manned by many knights, would not prove easy. Ironically, Anna Henrietta made this so by giving Geralt an additional objective. You see, the thief had first obtained a barrel of ducal wine and then attempted to pinch a jewel that had, in the past, belonged to Sienna, Anna Henrietta's sister. The fact of said sister's existence surprised me as much as it must have surprised you, my dear readers. Who knew Anna Henrietta had a sister? And what's more, one even more fiery than the Duchess herself. These facts caused the Duchess to suspect Sienna could herself be at Duntine. So she ordered the Witcher to go there and find her. As if these revelations weren't enough, the evening ended in a philosophically complex scene featuring the Duchess of Toussaint, several ancient higher vampires, and a grumpy Witcher sharing a table. The conversation proved both lively and varied, spanning matters ranging from the intricacies of combating monsters to the propriety of wearing deep-cut formal dresses. Yeah, apparently. And that leads me to Oriana. Something about her felt off the moment she said that she handled that intruder single-handedly and managed to throw them out of the window, apparently. Like, together with the damage in the room itself, things didn't add up. But realizing that she is a higher vampire, and friends with Regis and Detlef, everything starts clicking into place. During the soiree organized by the Mandragora, Geralt met Oriana, a valued patroness to many local artists. There was something about this woman that made most who met her feel somehow ill at ease. She could not break the witch's iron-hard self-composure, of course, but she did give him the impression she was no normal aristocrat, and these impressions were usually spot on. Which leads us to Sienna. Sylvia Anna. A lovely name, don't you think? This beauty should come as no surprise, given it's the name of the daughter of a duke and the sister of a duchess. Yet the fate Sienna, as her inmates called her, met was not as beautiful as might have been suspected for one so well born. Though, as it turns out, she had in truth been born rather inopportunely. She came into this world during an eclipse, and thus fell victim to the panic surrounding the curse of the Black Sun, which was said to affect young girls from ruling families birthed in similar circumstances. Though Geralt had serious doubts whether this curse truly existed, many claimed it caused horrible mutations which filled its victim with cruelty and a desire to kill. Sienna's parents certainly seemed to be among the believers in the curse, for they deemed her too dangerous to be allowed to remain at court and forced her into exile. Sienna then fled to Nazir, and soon, for all intents and purposes, dropped off the face of the planet. She is going to cause a whole lot of issues, isn't she? Like, okay, we have to save her, but if she's the one responsible for all of the madness, then Detlav's gonna go after her. Again, we are getting ourselves into so much trouble here. Like, I fear that we will have to make choices in the future which I am not going to like. We are going to upset a lot of people. But hopefully in the end our little bootblack will remain unscathed. The young bootblack, whose name Geralt never learned, was an extremely charming scamp, in that cheeky, lovable rascal, street urchin sort of way. He also demonstrated striking entrepreneurial flair, so much so, in fact, that it got him into trouble at times. Geralt saved him from one such scrape by fending off a group of men intent on giving him a thorough tanning. The bootblack had done his share to deserve this, having spilled his wastewater in front of their shop every day in an attempt to muddy more boots and drive more customers his way. Such a clever little scamp. Detlav van der Eretine. When Geralt went to Oriana's residence with the Duchess, he was certain Detlav was somewhere far away, safe in Regis's care. He was wrong, as he found out while watching both vampires stroll into the room, his surprise quickly turning to irritation. Oh, you have no idea. In the conversation which followed, the Duchess had no idea she was talking to the murderer she so wished to have slain. In fact, the Beast of Beauclair even came off as charming. Afterwards, Geralt set off for Duntine, but not before first extracting a promise from Regis to keep Detlav at a safe distance this time. Why do I have a feeling that that is not going to be the case? Like, okay, I get it, Regis really wants to help his friends. I get that, but I've got a feeling that he doesn't exactly have any control over Detlav at all. He's the one fully in charge. And all of that now brings us to capture the castle. Ducal guardsmen commanded by Captain Damien de la Tour were to aid Geralt in storming Duntine. This was the Duchess's wish and command. The briefing before the assault would be held at the mill where Detlav had recently dispatched Count de la Croix in cold blood. But we need to be there at midnight, right? Yeah, after midnight. So what I'm thinking is, it is early in the morning right now. Maybe we could pop over and try and find this Grandmaster Ursine gear. Like, we don't need it, but it's kind of in the neighborhood as well. I have a feeling if I'm gonna try and help out the people to build the statue of Prophet Lebioda, it's gonna take several days again, so I'm very hesitant to go further up north right now. That will be maybe something for when this entire situation is dealt with. So I think I might visit the shop here or there, sell some stuff, head back towards Corvo Bianco, store my fancy dress party gear because we no longer need that, pop over towards Cockatrice Inn and work our way towards finding some Grandmaster Ursine gear before we return all the way back to Delacroix's mill in order to... Was it Fort Astre? No, that's why we were just now, sort of, with the whole situation of delivering the wine. Sangria. Yeah, I honestly have no clue where we are meant to go, so I'm just gonna sell some stuff, and then we'll head off north. What could possibly go wrong? I think I have mentioned this several times in the past, but dear God, I do love the entire vibe of Beauclair. The good weather, the friendly faces. Sure, we're dealing with vampires right now and that is a little bit less pleasant, but nonetheless, there is a whole lot of positive in the world. Unfortunately, right now that means we need to distract ourselves a little bit before we are going to dive right back into the bloody hell of all of it. But that is fine. We are right now, as we wait for midnight, probably just gonna go directly through the woods. Probably looking for a cave or something, I'm guessing. A big part of me actually wants to go and do a whole lot of other stuff in the meantime, because that's what I like to do. I like to get distracted, but all of the things I can get distracted with are distractions that just take a bloody long time. So,
Hey there.
Roach, you just wait here. Everything will be fine. I will be back shortly as we go into the Mar-Cessant Forest. And I hear wolves. Nothing to worry about as of right now. We're probably looking for a cave. Okay, you know what? That sounds like boars. I'm just gonna add a little bit of beast oil onto my steel sword. Just in case. Can't hurt. Doesn't mean I like it, but it will be fine. Okay, you know what? It is way too quiet here. There is an entrance. It will be fine, it will be fine. There's multiple entrances. There's a cave there as well. Right? We're dealing with multiple cave entrances. This is gonna be fun, isn't it?
Cave entrance. Let's see if this witcher left any tracks.
And if he did, how much trouble are we gonna be in? Not exactly an easy entrance, but it will be fine. I will take the orichalcum, I don't need the rest. But I'll take it anyway, can't hurt. Okay, so I don't even know what kind of gear we're exactly looking for, like... Oh, you. Oh, okay, wow. Gotta admit, did not expect you to be that fast. Okay, can I get the hidden trap? That will be fine. Come on, come on, come on. That's it. Thank God for my, well, everything. No, no, no. You. Wrong one, wrong one. Wrong one. Can you not? Thank you. It's just rude. Alright, giant centipede, I can deal with that. Luckily only one. But is this where our witch hunters went? We're looking for bear gear, but again, is there a story here? Is this just a cave entrance which he decided to store stuff in? Because that seems like the most likely thing. And meanwhile, we are going into the completely wrong direction, I have a feeling. But that's fine. I don't mind. All we need is a little bit of bear gear, and I need to make sure that I do not actually get stuck against invisible walls. Those are really a danger for me. Okay, you should hide nothing. Let's see what we've got going on. Okay, you know what? I was half expecting to fight the Shaelmaar, but this is fine. A warning. A warning for what? Warning. Buildings around here have been collapsing because a monster's dug tunnels all over the place. Not sure yet what kind of beast it is. Don't come after me, and don't wipe my symbols off the walls, because I need to find my way out. Do not of Belhaven.
Left his school symbol on the wall. Clever. Gotta keep a lookout for more.
Yeah, for sure. I'm keeping a lookout for Shaelmaar. Anyway, I'll take that, and we do not yet have the equipment we're looking for, so look for symbols, find out where the hell you went, and in the meantime, deal with whatever stuff has been left here. Ooh, grey armor die. I kind of thought I had all the formulas, but I will take that. How many people decide to hide here and then fall victim to the centipedes? It's just sad, honestly. You'd wish them a better fate, but it is what it is.
More symbols. Might want to look around. Some me.
Well, I'm going to just guess it's going to lead further and further. Again, Shaelmaar. What the hell was a Shaelmaar again? Shaelmaar's counted as a relict. And as I'm looking around here, I noticed that we apparently still had a bit of information on the Slizzard matriarchs from a long while ago. If you ever find yourself facing a monster that breathes fire, strikes with a tail tipped with venomous spines, bites with sharp teeth and swipes with even sharper claws, and tends to knock its prey to the ground with a sonic blast, then you are fighting a Slizzard. With an arsenal like that, it comes as no surprise folk often mistake these draconids for dragons. Yet the experts, meaning witchers, know Slizzards constitute an entirely separate species, much smaller than dragons and far less dangerous. With one exception, Slizzard females in mating season, or, even worse, just after laying their eggs. When fighting such individuals, my suggestion is to get as far as possible from the danger as quickly as possible, preferably by running at full tilt without looking back. Anyway, no Slizzards here, probably Shaelmaar, meaning relict, meaning I definitely want to keep a little bit of oil ready. What have we got going on? Yep, Shaelmaar. Definitely Shaelmaar. 100% Shaelmaar. Which means you went further down. This would lead us to combat. Or it's just giant centipede. If I want to... Okay, I can't go up there, because apparently then I am in combat. So... Well, okay. Not what I had in mind. Okay, can I find my way through here safely? That will do, that will do, that will do, that will do. Not the smoothest, but it will work for long enough. Did you... Do not break my Eden trap, please, thank you. Okay, well, apparently we're not dealing with a Shaelmaar. You, however...
Must be the corpse of the Witcher from the School of the Bear.
Yikes. Yeah. Do not of Belhaven's journal. And boots, trousers, steel sword, I'll take it all. Damn it. Should never have taken this contract. Still not sure what sort of monster I'm up against. Worried I won't be able to prepare properly. Stupid of me to bet the coin I set aside for armor. Elves just love squeezing folk to their last copper. And those skinflints at Tufo's aren't any better. But no point feeling sorry for myself. No point going back until I got a full set of gear. Well, as long as you're sinking, might as well walk on the bottom. I'll find a way, damn it. Unfortunately, you did not.
Should have never taken this risk. Must have really wanted the armor.
What?
I can probably make really good use of these diagrams.
In my spare time in the future, probably. Yeah, the Tufo Monster. Was it Shaelmaar, giant centipede? They're dealing with something underground making noise at night. Which means I can't exactly check it out, because again I would need to be there at night and... time management. It's a difficult thing, surprisingly. But does that mean, now that we have dealt with you, can I? Thank you. There was some stuff up here. Seriously, how many people bloody well died here? Like, for real. I doubt these centipedes dragged all of these from the surface, but... where the hell are we gonna end up, though? Like, again, we're just wandering about the place, just like our witcher friend, walking the bottom, finding our way out. We could just climb our way out, I think. Maybe. But I'm not too happy with where this is going. I'm not too happy with this. I'm really not too happy with this. More centipedes? Oh, that's the wrong one. I would need... No. I'm sorry, I'm trying. Right now, art. Oh, that's my bad. I'm definitely making mistakes with which sign I'm trying to use. Have we been here? I feel like we've been here. Yet at the same time, I am now really unsure. Like, we have been in caves like this in the past. Is it a nest or? I don't think we have been here. But I have got a feeling we will be returning here in the future. This for sure is related to the Tufo Monster. Well, nice to know that. Can I... Always dealing with invisible walls. I'm not sure what's going on with that recently. Yeah, we're for sure dealing with a Shaelmaar. Either way, I'll take what I can get right now. That means in the future I'll have to be less worried about collapsing this entire thing into the ground. Oh dear. It's not here right now though. So that's a positive, but that means where the hell would this Tufo Monster then be? Because right now I'm really not happy. I really thought I had all of these armor die formulas. Well, I'm not upset about finding more and more. In fact, I'm actually rather happy with that. However, there's only one way in and one way out here, it seems. Which also means I am so gonna have to find my way out of here some other way. The Owl-Eyed Grotto of Duntai. Wait, so that means, theoretically, we are nearby where we need to be in the end. Where would the Fort of Duntai then be? Would this be the Fort of Duntai? Again, there are certain places where we still need to go, and at this point in time, I'm not even sure where we have been and haven't been, so... Yeah... Theoretically, could I... wait till dark? What time is it? Well, still early in the morning. And I'm not entirely sure what classifies as after dark for that monster. I mean, I could just wait. I could let the guards wait. As we just go on and explore even further and further. God, am I happy with my Witcher signs and the metamorphosis going on, because this vision, very helpful in letting me know that I'm going the completely wrong direction, that this is a dead end. Well, ain't that peachy? I'm thinking about it, I think I'm gonna let the boys wait. I mean, I need to wait till after midnight. It's the middle of the day right now. I need to do the situation with the Tufo Monster after dark, which maybe I can combine the two. If I complete this, get rid of the monster, then work my way back to Cantalacqua's mill. Maybe that will work out, and otherwise, well, the boys will have to wait just a little bit longer. Surely that wouldn't be the end of the world, right? Right. Which means I'm gonna focus on the Tufo Monster for the time being. And because it has been a while, let's read back up on what the hell we were doing. Customs in Tucson differ markedly from those observed in the north. The fashions differ, folk drink wine instead of rye vodka, beer or mead, and the women are generally more amorous while men are more attentive to their own appearances. It is quite likely the two latter issues are linked. There is one custom, however, that remains unchanged both south and north of the Yaruga. Namely, faced by a monster problem, folk post a notice on a notice board in which notice they promise to pay a reward, and then they pray a witcher happens by and reads it. The owner of the Tufo vineyard did just as his custom ordained, and as it happened, Geralt was the one to find his notice. The Tufo vineyard was plagued by tremors caused by some unknown underground force, yet these were no ordinary earthquakes, a phenomenon entirely unknown in Tucson. The tremors caused noteworthy damage as buildings collapsed, wine bottles fell from shelves and shattered, and wine barrels burst, releasing into the dirt their ever so valuable contents. The vineyard's owner suspected some subterranean beast was the culprit, and Geralt was inclined to admit that he was right, even if the guy was an absolute and total prick in the end, because that's what I do remember. He certainly wasn't the nicest contract giver around.
It's quiet. Guess the monster actually is nocturnal. Gotta wait till dark.
And because we do not know when this dark exactly will be, did I not pick you up before? I did pick you up before. Stop taking summary. No, I think I'll just wait outside, or wait in here, maybe. Yeah, we'll just meditate inside of here and slowly figure out when this monster becomes active.
Alright, let's look around.
Look around indeed. What can we figure out in regards to this beast? What kind of further noise is it making? I'm not hearing anything for sure right now, so... It is after dark, but... Oh, I hear something. Hello, my friend. Okay, that sounds like a mice.
Shattered dishes. Got knocked off the shelf somehow. Shaken off, maybe?
Well, I didn't hear anything. Oh, okay, I did hear that. Okay, I really hope that this place isn't gonna crumble down on top of me. Ooh, 100% a Shaelmaar. For sure.
A tunnel?
Yeah, that was already broken before I got here. That was the monsters doing, not me. Okay. I have my relic oil ready, right? Yeah. Just in case. Because
A bit more light could be useful.
really not trusting anything. This is going to lead me directly to where I was before. Right? Okay, I am hearing so much around me right now. Kikimores?
Kikimores?
Not what I expected to find. Not happy to find them. Insectoid oil. I really thought we would be dealing with a Shaelmaar. Which means... How about you? Okay. Instantly are gonna cause me a whole lot of issues. Come on. Slow and steady. Have some fire. You really do not care about fire. That's fine. I've got more where that came from. Okay, it's just the workers. That's fine. I can deal with workers. As long as we're not dealing with anything worse. Okay, this is good. My toxicity is through the roof. But it's acceptable. It's fine. Not fine. We are going to learn, I think, waters at this rate. Okay. Well. Really, this was just a side pocket? How many monsters are living in the dark here? How many things are going to distract me on my path here? I'm not liking these small tunnels. And especially with so many things around ready to rip my face off like you. Hello, my friend. No, stop. You're screaming for help. You're dead. And I'm gonna be dead with this much toxicity. I'm gonna need to keep some white honey ready, just in case.
Goes on and on this tunnel.
Yeah, and meanwhile, there's just way too many of you. Come on, come on. It will be fine, it will be fine, it will be fine. Oh, how about we do not slide right behind our enemy? I mean, it looks fun, but not sure how useful that is. Oh, I hate tunnels. I hate these tunnels. With a growing passion at this point in time. Also because I hate Kikimores in general, but... yeah, in general I'm really not a fan. Where's any of this going? More Kikimores. Really? Why? Why did it have to be you? Come on. Come on. Slow and steady. Slow and steady. That's it. One by one. By one! Okay. If you start sprouting out of the ground, definitely not gonna be happy. Anyone else? I'll take your green mutagens. It will be fine. I am gonna be so weakened by the time I try to actually face this Shaelmaar. I'm telling you, it's a Shaelmaar. It has to be a Shaelmaar.
Should be able to break through.
Yeah. I'm 100% saying this is a Shaelmaar. It could still be Kikimores. I might still be horribly wrong.
Damn it, it's getting away.
But my money, for sure, is on this being a Shaelmaar. Okay, you know what? Shaelmaar or not, definitely not happy with where this is going right now. Definitely not happy. Okay, I can barely see a thing. Okay, can I? No, no, no jumping at me, no jumping at me, no jumping at me. Can I get my fire back? Can I get my fire back? I'd like to see. Oi, no spitting toxins at me. Okay, I think that's the... no, that's not the warrior down, that's not the warrior down. This place is hell. Come on, come on. This is fine, totally fine. Slow and steady, slow and steady. Where's my torch? Where's my torch? There's my torch, there's my torch. That's helpful at least in some way. Thank God for Quen. Thank God for Quen. If Witchers did not have Quen, we would have died a whole lot sooner.
Getting more interesting by the minute.
Okay, I'm starting to really doubt my plans on this being a Shaelmaar. This place is disgusting. That's what this is. Okay, we have got a whole lot of cleaning up to do. I'm not liking where this is going.
Kicking more eggs. Should destroy them before the young hatch. Around the vineyard.
Exactly. God, there's so many of them. I swear this place is gonna collapse in such a way that no one will be able to survive this place. The entire vineyard is gonna disappear like this.
No kicking more dug this. Tunnels are the work of something much bigger. Something with heavy, wide claws.
Shaelmaar. Definitely Shaelmaar. I'm back on the Shaelmaar plan. Are you still?
Damn it. Yum could hatch any minute.
Okay. Burn it. With fire. Lots and lots of fire. That will do. That will do. That will do. Anything else? Yep, all of you. Though technically you all already bursted free.
Cracked more eggs. Something's been feeding on them.
Well, that's interesting. Huh. So the Kikimores had their entire place here. That's my way through. Kikimores had that place here. Shaelmaar goes in, starts feeding on them. They're so... Oh, I see that. That's gonna drop me down. Okay, how about we first and foremost try and check what's going on all the way over here. If I can find my way through. Because that seems like a trap. If I've ever seen one. No, wait, that's where I came from. Ah! I'm getting turned around already in this place. I hate these caves. Ah, oh, boy. Not happy with where this is going. Keep my relic oil ready. Definitely Shaelmaar. Has to be at this point in time. When ready. Let's try and deal with this Tufo Monster. That's water.
Water coursing. Underground stream. Monster I'm looking for lives underground, digs tunnels, feeds on Kikimores, and is big. Very big.
Shaelmaar.
Don't burn anything else here. Time to go back to the surface.
I am just calling that this is a Shaelmaar. Because what else is it?
Last one.
Thank God. Just means I'll take that. Well, back to the surface, talk to the owner, see what he knows. We at least dealt with all of the Kikimore issues, so that's a plus. But the real monster, right now, definitely got away. This is gonna sound silly, very silly, because surely this would never happen, but I'm lost. I don't know where the exit is. Oh, thank God.
Sacre bleu!
Good evening. I dealt with some monsters,
What
but
is the meaning of this? I'm paying you to slay a monster, not demolish my property.
it was broken before I got
Falling
here.
apart on its own, what with all the tunnels under it. I'd fill those in soon if you don't want your building to collapse.
Exactly.
Tunnels? Fiddle my farm, how did tunnels appear down
Oh, I don't know, maybe a monster? Multiple?
Something dug 'em. A large creature. Also killed a few Kikimores down there and destroyed their eggs. Consider it a half favor. Won't cost you much.
Kikimore eggs. Yes, of course, good work. Indeed, a reward is due.
But as for the real monster,
Madame de Bourbeau, I presume? Hear you know something about the missing farmhand.
Jean-Luc? Yes. We went to examine this year's seedlings. Something had been nibbling at them. Then we heard these odd noises. Jean-Luc went to reconnoiter and never returned.
yeah, and this Jean-Luc, does he have any distinguishing marks, just in case that maybe I have found him already? Just asking.
Madame, could you describe Jean-Luc?
Tall, exceedingly well built, hair black as pitch.
Dear, concentrate. There is not a peasant that is not well built. They work in the fields all day. He means scars, birthmarks, that sort of thing.
Thank you.
Then none, I suppose. But he did wear a pendant around his neck. A silver one.
That's something to go by.
Silver jewelry on a farmhand?
It was a gift, I believe. Or that is what he claimed.
Okay.
Should be enough to go on.
Then what are you fritting round here for? Get to work.
You, sir? I really don't like.
Perhaps I can turn these tunnels into an extended cellar.
I really don't like you. Alright, go to the place where Jean-Luc was last seen, which was in the fields. Madame, can I still have a word with you?
Please, find Jean-Luc.
I guess I will try, which would be... Yeah. Well, that then brings the issue. It is nearly midnight. It is midnight. It's past midnight.
Long live Duchessa Anna Henrietta.
I will finish this contract. The boys will wait. Surely. I am just a master in getting distracted. So apparently this was the last place he was seen working at before he was snatched.
Bread's really stale. Been here a while.
And a sign of a scuffle or blood.
Blanket was laid out here.
Well, that can work too. But then everything just went to hell.
Footprints. 2 sets.
Okay, with whom was this Jean-Luc in that case? Because if there's only one person missing, they went their separate ways.
Tracks split. Woman turned back here. Man kept going.
Okay, what is considered turning back and what is considered... This one considered going back. Which makes me wonder, who is the woman?
Trail ends here. Looks like she went back to the manor.
Could our lady of the manor possibly have something to do with our Jean-Luc? I mean, the way that she spoke about him, well built and whatnot, almost sounds like she fancies him. Just a tad.
Man's footprints lead here.
In the meantime, however, yeah, we just keep on going and going. I am unsure as to where this will take me. I'm assuming it's going to lead me directly to the caves which we were in earlier today. But that... No, the tree would not be destroyed. That's a foot.
Blood. Human.
Yeah, this thus was where he was snatched. Because that's a foot.
A foot. Been gnawed on. Not good.
No. Well, that at least means that our Jean-Luc is dead. For sure.
Something walked through here. Big bastard with a heavy tail.
Shaelmaar. 100% Shaelmaar. I'm also calling it a Shaelmaar because of the arena we saw, but...
Large, deep tracks.
One thing for sure, in Tucson there are way too many monsters that dig around in the ground.
Piece of carapace. Horned gray shell.
And meanwhile I'm hearing something in that direction. Paw marks? Can I...
Claw marks. Straight. Dull. Perfect for digging.
When are we gonna say that it is a Shaelmaar? Because that 100% is a bloody Shaelmaar.
Found trees. As if something rolled over them. So is Shaelmaar. Only they dig tunnels and move like that.
Exactly. Which then begs the question... Yeah, Voltorn strikes. They kind of stop right here, so... It rolled. Of course it rolled. I'm not liking all the noises around me right now. But this will be fine. We know it's a relic. We know how to deal with them. Make lots of noise. Make them rush against the wall. It will be fine. But our Jean-Luc, he for sure is dead. And yeah, this is exactly
Leads to that
bringing
cave.
me to where I was going.
Claw marks. Straight. Dull. Perfect for digging.
Thank God that we dealt with the Kikimores and the giant centipedes. That's a plus. But nonetheless, unhappy about this entire situation. And that's the rushing water that we heard. This is fine. Can I take a look?
Shaelmaar droppings. Grubs that feed on them are a delicacy to giant centipedes.
And thus Kikimores as well. Okay. Well, we know what they're weak against. And I guess in that case, to make it my life a little bit easier, where is my cat potion? There it is. Okay, thank God the toxicity actually went down in the long run. Let me think, what could we use? I think I shall go with a combination of Ekimara for more damage dealing damage to restore my vitality in case I get damaged, and then the water hack to increase my damage when my vitality is at maximum. That seems like the best possible combination I can take. Which means we are ready if I can bloody well use the right stuff. Okay, here we go. Where are you? Where?
Shaelmaar's lair. Gotta be.
Oh.
Drags its victims here. Pretty fresh, some of them. Gonna have to brew some bait. Need the blood of a recent victim and some of the mushrooms that grow here.
Well, I for sure took my potions way too quickly. Alright, collect some blood from the body in the cave. Yeah, that's gonna be Jean-Luc. Or one of these is gonna be Jean-Luc.
Must be Jean-Luc.
Does he have the
Crushed
pendant?
ribs, cracked skull. Shaelmaar did this. No two ways about it.
Yeah, but no pendant. I'll take the fresh human blood, but...
Highly decayed. Partly eaten. Been lying here a while.
Ah, there it is. Okay.
Silver pendant. A lock of hair inside. Same color as Madame de Bourbeau's.
Someone's been having an affair. Brew the Shaelmaar baits. Or Madame de Bourbeau is gonna have to do some explaining in the future, I think. Anyway, we need Shaelmaar baits. Gonna be fine. Please do tell me that I'm gonna keep the decoctions ready.
Somewhere near an air current, so the scent spreads throughout the cave.
Okay, which would be in many possible different spots. Alright. Here apparently, do I have to actually put it on? I think so. Yeah, definitely. Alright. Have the Shaelmaar bait ready. Right over here will do.
Ugh, that stench.
Meanwhile, as many different corners as we can get. No, if we bring this pendant back, I've got a feeling we're gonna have to have a choice here. Do we give this to the contract giver, the prick that he is? I mean, at that point in time, I can kind of get why the lady is actually having an affair. Doesn't make it right, but yeah. Certainly not liking that choice all that well. Anyway, all these places will do nicely. That will for sure lure it. And this should be the final spot then. Every single area that he can get inside of here
Shaelmaar
will be
here
fine.
Any minute.
Which means we prepare. Dealing with monsters first. Dealing with affairs later. Hello, my friends. But you're a pretty looking Shaelmaar.
Come on, show me your claws.
Yeah, I'd rather not. Honestly, I would rather... Oh, can I... Okay, oh, wrong way. Eee, wrong way, wrong way. Okay, how about... I need to lure you directly into a wall. That will do. That will do just fine. That will do just fine. My sweet little monster. Ow, ow, ow. Come on. Right here. That's it. That's it. I'll make sure to make this quick. But he's not a piece of filth. He's just a monster trying to feed. Technically, he isn't doing anything wrong. And there goes my cat potion. That really did not last all that long. Although, to be honest, I was taking a whole lot of time, so it's fine. There we go. I'm so sorry, little beastie, but you need to go. You need to go. Also, oh my god. My Erendite is actually doing amazing work here. Oh. Okay, I'm kind of happy I stopped you in a nick of time there. Right here, right here. That's it. I feel sorry for this thing.
Now just gotta chop off its head and go get my reward.
It's just a normal monster, it's doing its thing, but with causing this much harm? If only you were just feeding on the Kikimores, then it would have been fine, but it is what it is. And so we have got our monster contracts complete, I guess. And we got a sword and me. I can't even wield it. Okay, that has a whole lot more damage than my Erendite, but by the time I actually reach that point, then the sword is gonna be worse again, I'm guessing. It's a lot of armor piercing, quench intensity. That's a good sword. But Erendite is not gonna be beat, I'm guessing. Either way, time for us to find our way back. And well, deal with our next issue. Deal with the consequences of an affair. Theoretically, we can keep this entire situation for ourselves. We don't say a thing and everything will be fine. On the other hand, I don't know. Having an affair is wrong. The guy, even though I dislike him, he deserves to know. Even though it will ruin everything for him, but... oh, this is gonna be down there, of course. I've just got a feeling that stuff is gonna go pretty badly here. And I feel like I really have to tell him. Even though I hate him.
Fix it by the end of the day.
He's a horrible person. But even so. An affair? Just no.
Monsieur de Bourbeau, can we talk?
You'd best be bearing good news. Get on with it.
I've got mixed news. For starters, yeah, Madame de Bourbeau and the farmhand. Something is going on there. It's gone now. The farmhand is dead, but... yeah. It has to be said.
This Jean-Luc, he did have a silver pendant. Kept a lock of Madame de Bourbeau's hair in it, matter of fact.
What? But how could she? To be unfaithful to me? A lord and heir with a plow-spawned peasant? Oh, she shall pay for this.
Don't doubt that. But mind paying me first? For services beyond the scope of the contract?
There. It'll come out of her dowry.
Either way, the monster is dead. I hope that will at least make your life a little bit better. And meanwhile, I hope that you'll also think of why she possibly had an affair in the first place, because there is also some fault on your side.
Got rid of the beast that was giving you trouble. It was a Shaelmaar.
Shaelmaar? Whatever could that be?
Big beast, dangerous, deadly.
Kinda like a cross between a mole and a caterpillar. Just big as a barn.
Exactly.
Uh-huh. Well, Master Witcher, you make a poor first impression, but ultimately proved your worth. There. Your reward.
Thank you very much.
Now, forgive me. I must speak to my wife.
Yeah, good luck with that. And at the same time, again, try and be a nicer person yourself. It will help you in life. Having learned the disturbing noises thought to be those of the monster of Tufo were coming from the cellar, the Witcher immediately ventured there. Geralt had barely arrived when, without any excess effort, he heard the scraping and crumbling of rocks beyond the cellar wall. Upon investigating the noise, he discovered a network of long, winding corridors stretching beneath the entire vineyard. In one chamber, Geralt found a Kikimor nest, but quickly concluded the beasts were not the cause of the trouble. The creature that had dug these tunnels was clearly much larger and far more dangerous to a person who does not know how to deal with them. After speaking to the woman he had encountered on the estate, Geralt went to the spot where the farmhand Jean-Luc had last been seen. Following the man's trail, the Witcher arrived at the entrance to a complex of caverns. There he established that the monster he was hunting could be none other than a Shaelmaar. The last remaining thing left for Geralt to do was simultaneously the most pleasant part of the job, namely that he could now collect his reward. Fortunately, despite his many flaws, Monsieur de Bourbeau nonetheless proved an upstanding man, paying the Witcher his remuneration down to the last crown. And with that contract now done, and with it being nearly daylight, Roach, where the bloody hell are you? I am in heavy need of your services right now. We need to ride, because we have to capture a castle.
Ah, the Tufo Monster. If only beasts like that could manage to live off of other monsters and live in coexistence with us. But the moment they start nibbling on humans, be it farmhand or noble, I'm afraid that silver is their fate.